couldn't defend against the pressure. So we'll have to see the style matchup. I expect both players are going to come out swinging, and Neko is known for his openers, and we'll have to see the approach for both of them when it comes to the openers. Neko's also
Neko's already going for the F spin. The good old F spin. Exactly. Oh, and that's a TSD. He's already going for those charges. Not giving Unnamed the chance.
Unnamed is a little bit pushed to the top here. He's got a little bit of messy garbage and got to get through that.
He's able to clean it up just fine.
Both players are playing really quickly, and after that last set where both players were on the upper side of 2 PPS, then this is a bit of a change of pace. We've got, both players here won't ever dip below 3 PPS, and the question is like how fast.
Unnamed's having.
Yeah, Neko's taking the first point
hopefully, there. How fast will be how not to miss drop, because at this speed you might be more prone to those miss drops.
Yes, we'll have to see if either player starts piling up the miss drops, and if so, will they adjust. Look, 4 PPS gaming from Unnamed coming out really quick, and I noticed that Neko started that round a little bit slower. Whether he had some difficulty with his opening or he was just waiting for Unnamed, wasn't entirely sure, but he's definitely had a little bit of trouble there at the start. Neko, I think he was going to do his F-spin thing.
From what I noticed, the Neko on that last round, I think he got caught out by Unnamed, and well, look at that. It's kind of a big spike coming in from Unnamed. Yes. Unnamed's trying to go for the fractal. It gets it, and it pops to 23.
Oh, that was a
catches Neko off guard. Look at that.
That was a dream position for Unnamed. He was right at the top, but he had a huge well of clean garbage, and he had a lot of eyepieces, so he just got through all of that and sent the 25 spike, and Neko did not.
The big opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, he flubbed the TST, but he fixes it up.
Neko is wasn't quite in the position to capitalize completely, and now Unnamed's got a lot of really clean garbage. But can he get through this with back-to-back? Okay, he didn't even.
Oh!
Just sent it all back. So Unnamed has started this set really strong. He's playing quick. He's playing his usual style of a lot of pressure, a lot of back-to-back change. Neko, I noticed that Neko he's not known for as many all spins as I've seen him in the past. I wonder if he's switched up his approach a little bit, because I remember watching Neko a few ETMs ago, and he was doing a lot of all spins, and I noticed that he's not going for as many now. So whether he's decided to change up his style, or
maybe he's having to deal with. You think he's changing up his style because of Unnamed.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be working.
He might feel that against a player as fast as Unnamed,
fractals.
He doesn't have the time to really figure out the all spin.
He flubs the last part of the fractal.
Oh, Neko's he's at risk at losing control of this set. It's slipping from his grasp a little bit, and if Unnamed carries this momentum forward, then he could really pull away, especially with how fast Unnamed is playing. I can speak from experience versus Unnamed. When you start getting behind in a set, Unnamed speed it's so intimidating. Like, you just feel like you can't do anything, and you think, even if I start playing a bit better, he's probably playing faster. I'm quite a quick player, but Unnamed is an absolute speed demon, and it's difficult.
Yeah, you have played against him in lands before, so you have experience.
Yeah,
I don't.
No, it's listening to. Even the sound.
Maybe I do have with online tournaments, but that's only been once. You had it like multiple times.
Yeah, I played him at every single LAN we've been to. I think I've played him in a Tetra match, and I have to say that just being sat next to his speed is quite almost overwhelming. He's tapping so quick. His keyboard's making like a racket. It's like it's like a machine gun going off, and it feels like a machine gun.
Kidding. No kidding.
Yeah, it's very. But obviously, when you play online, you don't have the same kind of volume to it, but it's still as. Oh, Neko's got a very nice setup there. He sent a 20 spike really quickly, but Unnamed just gets through it. Got a great snap to back.
Oh, this is catching Unnamed off guard.
Neko is.
Get out of it.
Went back in it a little bit. It's already 7-2. This set feels like it's just started, and already Unnamed has nearly won it. So he's made a really good shot.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you're just witnessing Unnamed.
Ooh, misjudgment from Unnamed.
that was a brilliant set by Neko.
Yeah.
Made a lot of correct decisions and kept over 200 APM for a good 30 seconds. If he can have more points like that, then he can really regain some confidence in the set, which is what he needs. I think Neko's quite an emotional player. You know, if he gets behind, I think he can get a little bit flummoxed, and then in that flummoxed, he loses a lot of momentum. So
yeah, and you also have to be very careful with not misreading your bag, because like right at the end of the last round, I noticed that Unnamed kind of misread their L as a J. That kind of threw him off.
Yeah, if you make a mistake with your piece reading, it can ruin all your speed.
Can backfire.
Both players are playing. I noticed that they are doing all spins here and there, but they're playing a very T-spin heavy style where they are trying to they're getting most of their attack from T-spins. And I wonder if it's because they know they've got to play quick that they're kind of defaulting back into that season 1 just spam T-spins approach, because it's only really when you play a bit slower that you can really maximize on your all spins, because there's a bunch of new patterns and it takes a while to have them become internalized. So that might be why we're seeing
viable.
Yeah, exactly. Might be why we're seeing so many just all spins and all T-spins and Tetrises. Like Neko's building a good stack here. Okay. Oh, Neko's really coming back in this from 7-2 to 7-5. He's got a few points on the board. What do you think Neko needs
Unname's just starting to judge their sequence of pieces, so
yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be a chance for Neko to capitalize on those blunders from Unnamed.
Should be. I mean, Unnamed's got to just stay calm here. You know, he needs to believe that he is the better player, and these points are just a bit of a not going to be made into a pattern, just a bit of an anomaly. And let's see if he can keep on top of the set, because he was doing such a great job in March. He can't really. He might, yeah. 4 points in a row for Neko. He's built up a little bit of a surge here. Excuse the pun. And we'll have to see if he maintains this.
I mean, I've had worse dad jokes that have been heard from you.
Yeah, even today, right?
Yeah, I think you did one before we got on into the booth.
Because then if it comes up naturally, then I can say it again.
I'm sure.
Nice round by Unnamed. 4 PPS, but only 150 APM. He was playing very quick then, but not a huge attack. But Neko made like 10 mistakes in a row, so that was a bit of a non-starter at that point.
Yeah, no contest step for that round.
Yes.
He's catching Neko off guard and making pop.
Neko had a lot of momentum then, and he needs to just brush that point aside and get back to. Oh, as I say that, Caster's Curse. As I say that, he just makes a terrible misdrop, and when you make a misdrop against Unnamed, you usually die very quickly afterwards.
That made me wince just seeing that misdrop.
It's a shame that Neko really. I mean, he had a huge streak there, and it felt like he could have come back, but he lost the thread a little bit, and this Unnamed is he's such a powerful player that if you just have one little slip up, Unnamed will just wash you away. So we'll have to see if Neko can find anything else, or if this is just going to be a formality. As I say that, Neko, he comes back with a nice round. Could get tense here. You never know. It could go to deuce.
I mean, we had a pretty lengthy deuce beforehand.
Yeah, we did.
It was a bit absurd.
Beautiful opening here by Neko, building that back-to-back chain. Always had to burn that T-piece, and knowing Unnamed will see that and go, "You wasted a T-piece." But rookie mistake. I'm about to win, but let's just see what.
Yeah.
Unnamed has got a very clean Neko. I mean, I think Unnamed, he's brilliant when it comes to clean garbage. He knows how to really work his way through clean garbage and keep up the pressure. If you send him cheese, there are little moments where he can like overextend or just not downstack the cheese in the best way. And I think Neko a good approach for him might just be to focus on trying to set up that situation where Unnamed has a bunch of cheese and he's like maybe plays too greedily and then just explodes at the top, because Unnamed can just sometimes have complete disasters near the top of the board. I've noticed. It's rare.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that what Neko is doing is kind of insane. Kind of a wacky fractal setup that I just noticed.
I think Neko might do well just to focus on sending asymmetrical, garbage, sending cheese. But both player styles, they're very they're very back-to-back heavy, so you will just get clean garbage back and forth, which unfortunately that does favour Unnamed, because he's got a little bit more, I would say, intelligence. Like, he plays a bit more smart. He plays a little bit of a smart game. I'm not calling Neko, stupid, but Unnamed is very, very clever with his decisions. And but it is neck and neck. Unnamed
we have managed to reach a tie, but who's going to take the advantage now?
Exactly. Unnamed is see if he can keep his emotions in check.
Oh my God, Neko
is. I mean, this is really
such a greedy cat.
I mean, versus Unnamed, you cannot be playing that high at the sides. That is, you're just going to get. You don't have the space to really be doing that. And also on such a crucial point, that is surprising, and that goes exactly to what I just said about intelligence. Like, Unnamed, knowing that it's 9-all when it's a really important point, I don't think Unnamed would ever just build up that, like, almost like committing suicide. That seems like a very unwise decision to build up that greedily. So yeah, that intelligence point was almost proved before our eyes.
I guess he is more aware of his own board.
Yeah, Unnamed is. I think he puts a lot of thought into, like, macro and just the, like, approach to.
Oh baby, it's a deuce.
Oh, very tense. Could go either way. I mean, Neko's got to be feeling good, because Neko's been smashed by Unnamed in the past, and he's making a really good showing of it. And I thought Unnamed has underperformed a little bit. Like, Neko's not done anything extremely. I mean, he's playing solid, but he's not, like, playing out of his mind. And Unnamed is not. I think he's not winning by the margin that he would expect to if both players are playing kind of normally. But that's a beautiful, beautiful spike by Unnamed. I mean, Neko's got to find some miracle.
Neko's having a little bit of a tough spot. I thought he had a way out, but doesn't seem like it.
Indeed. Unnamed. Oh, Unnamed. Beautiful time, and then he had a huge spike lined up, and he just waited for Unnamed to send a little bit, and then he just unloaded all of it. That's often a really good way for Unnamed to start his points, and then he will just, with that attack initially, he will then work on top of it. But he's in a bit of trouble here. Neko had a good back-to-back streak.
I think that Imish drop did him in there, so we're back to a deuce.
That's what I mentioned. Unnamed, sometimes when he's near the top and he just makes that little error, he can just overthink things or have a little mechanical mishap.
Pause.
Yeah, he's got to brush that aside and recover. But again, like,
he doesn't have the pieces to play. No, Neko's in the advantage.
He had a good attack there, but he, like, mixed up his pieces, and I think that Unnamed, when he's getting pressured, he can just have these moments of madness where he loses sight of the piece orders, or just, like, puts pieces down incorrectly, and that's something that Neko has capitalized on really well. So yeah, Neko's in the lead now. We'll have to see if he can win the set, because that would be a good revenge. It'd be really good revenge, and it would give Neko a lot of confidence in his own game. Let's have a look. But Unnamed never goes down without a fight, and
yeah, absolutely. We're back to deuce.
Oh, this might be as long as the previous.
We're gonna be here. Yeah, no kidding.
It really is it's a contest now of who can stay the calmest. Like,
you're on a schedule. Oh my God! Unnamed the misdrops the MS2.
Unnamed has misdropped in the open in the last 2 points. I think Unnamed is getting a little bit inside his own head. He's feeling the nerves a little bit, which he's become a lot better at dealing with. So we've got to see if he's
Yeah, but so is Neko. Oh my God! How is he getting out of this one?
Both players are playing very nervy Tetris, and Unnamed just proved our point. But often when you play nervy Tetris, it's a contest of who can best recover from the misdrops that inevitably happen when you're playing a little bit with a lot of tension. And both players are doing
this
a
is
good job
already
of
looking
misdrop.
sense with a fractal. Oh, more fractal
Neko,
action from
oh,
Neko.
Neko, that was
Not
lovely.
enough. No, but it
That
has
was
pushed
lovely
up
fractal.
unnamed. It's having to
Yeah,
work.
and
Oh, the dragon throw, that's gonna do it!
Oh, he couldn't get down. Yeah, unnamed he's really struggling. When he gets like above halfway on his board, he's making a lot of strange decisions, and I think he's just feeling the pressure from Neko, and he might be psyching himself out a little bit. And yeah, unnamed used to really struggle with the emotional side of the game.
Screwing up his MS2. That's not looking too good.
Unnamed has misdropped in the first 20 pieces in the last like 3 or 4 games, and I think he's really feeling a little bit nervous. And yeah, this might be some of Unnamed's old demons
Oh my god, no!
To do.
No!
To do.
This is Deuce Mayhem. What the hell?
I think as we get more deuces, either the players are going to get more nervous, or they're almost going to start finding it funny, and then it might, actually, in that sense, that might actually be a good way to handle the nerves. Sometimes when it gets, like when there's a lot of deuces in a row, you kind of start seeing it as a bit of a, not a joke, but a bit funny, and then that can actually help you calm down a little bit. We'll have to see if the players, or I say that,
but I don't think that's going to calm Unnamed down.
That unnamed, misdrop by unnamed was very, very scary. When you misdrop an eyepiece over a garbage hole, you've really got to act, otherwise you would just lose. But with that misdrop, he's lost a lot of. He's gone through a lot of T pieces, and Neko is going to build up. I'm surprised. I think Neko could have built up a little bit more of a surge there with that mistake from unnamed, but because it's so tense, I think both players are trying to just not make mistakes rather than focusing on building up big surges. They're just trying to play, correct.
Yeah, they're not being as bold as they are now.
Yeah.
Because one slip up could have put you into a disadvantage, and then another one could send you into losers.
Oh, Unnamed's
in a tight spot.
Yeah, he's made a.
Get out of it!
Oh, that is good. Yeah, potential there for a huge downstack. That should have. I'm surprised it didn't send more cheese to Neko. Neko had some ammo there in the chain, but Unnamed was very fortunate to get out of that. He made some very.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, this
one's going longer than the other ones have gone.
This is a
That's
test
for certain.
Stamina. This is now a stamina battle. Like, can the players maintain the form when they've been playing this long of a set? And Unnamed is.
Well, not for Unnamed. Neko back into advantage.
Neko 200 APM for 2 minutes. That was probably the best point we've seen of the whole set. That was very, very ruthless, very fierce, and Unnamed could not deal with that level of aggression. And to be that aggressive when the stakes are this high is a great show of character. Like, it's often when you get this late in a match, you kind of play a little bit more reserved, a little bit more scared. But Neko is keeping up the aggression, which is good to see. I think that's how you beat Unnamed. Like, you can win points against Unnamed, but to beat Unnamed, you've got to be aggressive, just non-stop. Because if you start playing a bit more timidly, then Unnamed will just
capitalize on that.
Yeah, overwhelm you. But if you keep up the aggression non-stop, that's how you really put Unnamed away. So he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job at maintaining that. We'll have to see if he can actually capitalize on this, because he's got an amazing opportunity to, I mean, if he wins this point, he's won the set. Like, he's really just got to focus on that and not let it slip away. He's got a good, Neko's got a lot of clean, and can he turn this into a good spike? Both players don't have much.
Oh, look at that 6-3 for Unnamed, having to bail out of it.
Neko found a beautiful downstack continuation there. But now he's back at the bottom of his board, and when you're at the bottom of the board, you don't really have a lot to send, so.
Up stack you go.
Yeah, but again, I'm stacking it's very dangerous versus Unnamed. You just got.
Yeah, I know, right, Payne? What is this match? Not gonna lie. Unnamed, the APM is crazy low from playing so safe.
Neko's covered his left well with that eyepiece. That's gonna give Unnamed a lot of opportunity.
Oh no!
Quite short to put that eyepiece on the left.
Another deuce!
Yeah, wow. After this whole set is back to just completely neutral. That's crazy.
I think Neko is just like, come on, just go down already.
Not a huge fan of what Unname's done here. He's used a lot of eyepieces, and now he's going to be short for getting down, but he's
too much dependency.
Oh, Unname's got a really clean whale. Can he turn this into a big spike? This is where Unnamed shines, when he's got these large whales and he's got an already surge built up, and he can just spam APM.
Yeah, but so can Neko. Look,
yeah, he's
this.
taking
he's getting a little bit of cheese. That might cause a bit of trouble.
Unnamed is
not the most ideal place for Z. Oh, the J. Oh, he's getting so close.
To get the leverage over, that was nice. Kind of did a pole vault over the garbage, and
yeah, that's what SRS does to somebody. Oh my god, you can't be this greedy, Neko. Come on! Oh my god.
The double-edged sword.
Oh my god, no!
When it works out, this is how you win. Oh no.
But that...
Basically, Neko kept up that aggression, and like, I could see a world where that paid off, but that was maybe just a touch too greedy. I mean, you have to be aggressive to be Unnamed, but that might have just
a touch too greedy, but this is actually making me lose his hair, possibly. Okay. Oh my god. How Neko's in the disadvantage as Unnamed.
Breaking that.
He's in the upper hand.
Very early. And both in the last 10 or so points, both players have really, like, they've not built any back-to-back chains more than maybe 6. Like, they're both playing very, very safe, and I think
conservative. Conservative. This is
good word.
Not something that we've seen from these players.
Yeah, definitely. At the start of the set, they were getting up to 8, 9, 10 back-to-back chains every point, but they're just playing very safe, and it's clearly something that they're both doing intentionally to not lose the thread. But as I say that, Unnamed's got a 12. It's like they can hear us. They just keep doing what we say, and yeah, this might be the.
I think that's gonna do it. Oh,
yeah. So that. Wow, what a set! What a set! It was
my god, this match.
That was good value entertainment. So they were playing very safe for the whole deuce, every deuce point, and then right at the end, Unnamed thought, "Screw this! I'm gonna, get a surge going," and he did, and it won him the set. So that's as a testament to the power of the surge. It's how you win sets. And wow, what a set! 16-14. That might be the longest match of Eve Cannon. Is it? Has there been a longer set than that?